Okay, hello and welcome back. My name is Guild Navigator, and today I'm continuing my Let's Play series as Venice in Europa Universalis 5. I apologize for cutting off my episode, my last couple of ones, in kind of an unorderly way. It shows me for trying to record episodes before work when there's important stuff going on. But it is now like 7:30, an actual really reasonable time to record. How's everyone's days going? I've been having fun playing around with AI a lot recently. I've been using Claude so much that I finally bit the bullet and ended up using, I guess, my organization's money to upgrade it to the $100 a month Claude subscription. I wonder how much I would pay. I've thought about this recently. I've thought that if there was some universe where there was a state monopoly on LLMs, the only way to get an LLM was through this state sanctioned monopoly. Any other way was, I don't know, I was risking my life and limb to do it. I wonder how much money I would pay. It would be a non-trivial amount. I mean, if it was the current best model that exists right now, it would be a non-trivial amount. That is for sure. Especially if it was my employer's company's money. But in the end of the day, it all comes back. Okay, let's go land on the Mystery Coast. France is looking pretty strong. I wanted to get along with you so badly. Egypt, there was nothing I wanted more in the world than to be your friend. So I've captured my war goal. I should be slowly ticking up, right? Attacker ticking, yeah. And I think that will tick up to a maximum of 25, if I remember correctly. The problem is, of course, this army here. I could take out 2,000 ducats in loans. I think I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm going to go here. And I'm going to hire just an insanely large mercenary army. Sure. You're too far away. Apulia, you're good. And I'm just going to go crush the army of Naples. That was much cheaper than expected. I took out far more on loans than I needed to. Mercenary contract expired. No, I was getting distracted by my phone and leaving you all in silence. And as punishment, my mercenary contract expired. But luckily, I noticed it in the nick of time. It's saying I would win this. I'm skeptical of that, if I'm going to be completely honest. You are fleeing? Will arrive in that province. Yeah, you're fleeing right now. Wait a minute, is it, would it still, it still thinks I would win. And I wonder if that's just because it's a mercenary army, so it's just like they're all higher quality than levies. They could have also just been lying to me. It was not lying to me. Boom. Look, you just love to see it. At long last, I have unified the coast. I think it's worth bonking them in a few more battles. Or I can even just go assault these fortresses. They probably haven't like reinforced them with any men. Yeah, 15 guys. I'm at max diplomats. Okay, I definitely don't need to be beefing with Bohemia. I mean, I guess my vassals over here would be a good set of people to make not hate me. Am I able to assault yet? No, I'm not. I wonder why I was able to earlier. Was it because I had a cannon or something like that? Let's see if I can bonk this army here. I think that might be enough. And just like that, the mercenary contract expired. Crush them. And I think that they're walking right into me, right? Or no, they're fleeing. I will simply bonk them there instead. You're less likely to accept now. That doesn't make very much sense. Hopefully my drinking Sprite is not unbearably loud. I'm not going to find out for like a month because I've been recording so many of these episodes. I'm just like completely addicted to this Let's Play. Was there like some battle going on or something like that? That must have been what was happening. So they're willing to give me something else up to a maximum of 10 war score. I'll just take what I can. Okay, cool. Cool. And I'm just going to keep this for myself. Who are you associated with? Oh, you're Venetian. What? Now I'm confused. Were you Venetian the entire time? Was I going crazy? Huh. Interesting. I must have just been going completely mad. I've almost unified all of the Latin holdings here. Interesting. So the Ottomans have captured the islands that used to be Genoa's. I should go take that back at some point. Okay, let's go siege these people, these peeps down. I will send an army to each of the locations. Boom, boom, boom. Nowhere for me to build marketplaces. It's a brutal mog. I got brutally mogged. Okay, I'm gonna build just an insane amount of jewelry. I don't know if that makes any sense to do at all, but you know, because I could be just paying off my debt, but you know what? That's not how we ball here. That is simply not how we ball in Venice. Lots of construction going on. Very cool. Are you all like stuck in the snow or something like that? I think so. Whatever. Okay, you all can go, I think, to there. You have 70, so maybe you should go a little bit further south. I mean, you have pretty good proximity at this point. This is the really expensive one, as well as going through the port. Yeah, because like the harbor capacity is good. Oh, my war goal can be enforced. I don't think that that's true. Oh, is it saying that their war goal can be enforced? That would make more sense. I've just like completely ignored them. You have both finished your job. Yeah, I think just integrate those provinces. My newest acquisitions. I mean, these provinces are basically useless, to be completely clear. Do I have any proximity all the way down here? I do. And what about like down here? No. Okay, you have no proximity. That makes sense. That you would have 100 proximity to your own thing. I would like to build all of the associated port things. Like a wharf, a dock. They already have that. I mean, who am I to judge? Maybe they already have everything. Are you finally able to march yet? I mean, one of the wonderful thing about it being a defensive zone, and the really annoying thing about trying to siege it down in the Alps, is that for like part of the year you just get like frozen and you can't move. Like it's April and I think this guy is still frozen up here. Okay, I'm trying to decide what else I would want to build. Maybe scriptoriums. I mean, I've really just been spamming out those jewelry places. I mean, that's cool. It means that I have a mega balance of jewelry. Does that mean I'm trading it like crazy? Yeah. So I'm just importing lots of, you know, fancy materials and I'm turning them into jewelry. That's the kind of economy that you want to see. High value add. Okay, I'm trying to decide what to do next. Because I don't think I'm ready to go after the Egyptians, right? I feel like if I'm not ready to go after the Byzantines, I'm definitely not ready to go after the Egyptians. I say that, except for the Byzantines are allied with the Ottomans? What? Huh. I mean, I guess we didn't live in a world where Venice was just randomly conquering everyone in this region. Okay. I would like to annex you. Take whatever money you have. And you can go home. I would like to improve relations with you. And the annexation is still going apace, right? Yep. 1450. Ah, I haven't been building bridges, have I? Yes, I need maximum bridges. And that's just because it costs a lot to go over lands. Right, because I already have the road. Yeah, gravel road minus 20. I don't think there's really much that I can do to reduce that. If I went after you, because you're the one, you're like a splotch on my borders, you would bring together a coalition of the useless. Hey, Parliament. Okay, that's gonna be a hot minute. If I just declared war, I cannot because I don't have a war ball. That's fine. I am tempted to go to war with the Byzantines. As insane as this sounds. And here's my logic. My logic is if I go to war with them, I could, in theory, clear them out. Also clear the Ottomans out. Possibly even annex Trebizond. And deal with Serbia. All in one war. All in one war. You know, all for the price of one. I'm 3,000 gold in debt. Now, of course, that is the big holdup, I would say. Is also that those mercenaries are about to expire. But I think I could pull it off. I mean, I have like... I could take out another 3k in loans. Look, the trade must flow. The trade must flow. I am just going to pay the 100 gold or whatever to get rid of you. Because I'm not gonna be renewing you anyway. The East Franconians. Okay. Very cool to hear that I gained cores somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I may have overdone it with my jewelry construction. But my thought is it should be something that should be like pretty easy to trade. One thing I would love to do is to build an actual army of cannons. No. I'm not going to pay for that. I have other uses for my money other than art. Okay. I can integrate that province. I feel like the other one went by pretty quickly. I feel like this number here is a little bit of a lie. What was I looking at here? Okay, I want to see if the armory building, I believe is what it's called. I can't upgrade the Venetian arsenal, can I? I cannot. Well, let's just select for just military buildings. And it's, have I not unlocked it yet? Okay, the armory building, I have not unlocked it yet. But I can build cannons. Not very many of them. Sure. And then I'm going to build a spy network on you. And I guess I'm trying to think of people I could be improving relations with. You probably have some coastal cities. I could be improving relations with the people I've pissed off in the Holy Roman Empire, but, you know, screw them. They don't understand my genius. I mean, they're still making pretty good profit. Interesting. So they could either make it out of copper or silver or gold. And then you have these different enhancements like pearls or gems or amber. Very interesting stuff. I'm glad that I don't have to think about that. It's just automated. Okay, I'm gonna pick the speed up. I'm just kind of hanging out, dilly-dallying. Bum, bum, bum. I do have a good amount of culture capacity, but there isn't really anyone I see that it would make sense to add. Like maybe Albanians, but there's not that many Albanians. And the Southern Bavarians, those people I definitely am going to want to turn all into Venetians. I have been wasting like 30 ducats a month all this time on fort maintenance. Okay, let's add another, unit of cannons. What is my limit? My limit is 3,000 regulars. I may honestly build 3,000 cannons. I'm only half joking. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. You can just keep improving relations with them. Obviously, if the barks were just invented, which is great to see. It's pretty cool that that there's actually proximity there. Proximity to capital. Yeah, I mean, it's not very much, but it is some. And eventually, when I connect the land, I could, in theory, build a governor's mansion or whatever it's called. But I would probably want to put it like, I don't know, down in the middle of the Aegean or something like that. Okay. And integrate province, the final one. Let's add another cannon to you. I'm at least going to do it. I'm at least going to keep recruiting cannons until I run out of men. Because it will be extraordinarily useful for capturing these like the walls of Constantinople. You've mostly recovered. How have you mostly recovered? So much faster than me. I don't understand what this local crown power does. Because it looks like I have no crown power there. Like maybe I'm missing something, I'm not sure, but yeah, I just have like no, once you get past here, I just have basically no naval, whatever you want to call it, naval presence. My trade offices, how many are there left? Not that many. And of course, I will not be able to repay most of those loans. I think I just saw that someone's building a pirate haven, which seems very bad and not like the kind of thing I would like you to build. Cool. I like bonus income from minting. I should really be, like I said, running a little bit of an inflation. Something like that, so that I can get the state parliament or whatever you want to call it, the one that just like lets me spam money. I could explore, but again, I don't really see a big reason to. There's not that much you really get out of having colonies in the New World, and I can just build things that I would want to build in other people's colonies anyway. Destroy the enemy. Okay, well, I've gained the dramatically titled Destroy the Enemy. Let's build a final cannon before we go. That's the last one I'm going to be able to afford anyway. Both from a manpower perspective and just in general. Okay, ooh, a parliament. Perfect. It's just what I always wanted. Sure, we can promote urbanization. I mean, the request additional taxation would probably be nice. No. And then I don't like toll castles, so yes, we can address the, same with the address noble fortifications complaint. The merchant guilds I like, so I'll leave those. Okay, that is my timer. And I'm going to call this episode here, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.